Welcome to the Learning Curve. This video is for all secondary educators, from rookies to veterans, to help reinforce the basics that you need to make your classroom the best it can be.
This video is to help you make those parent phone calls that can sometimes be difficult.
Hi, this is Miss Adams from Midwest City High School, and I was calling about Jamie. Yeah, good to talk to you too. So, well, let me just cut to the chase. Honestly, I'm kind of annoyed with Jamie right now because she's just really not doing much in class. If I were really blunt, she's been lazy. Yeah, I mean, I'll be up there working really hard, talking and teaching my class, and everybody else is, they're writing, they're taking notes, and she's back there drawing on her paper. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like she's working, but honestly, whenever she turns something in, she's just drawing pictures. Yeah, she sits next to this kid, Robert, and he was giving me some trouble too, but I talked to him, and he's not turning in A work or anything, but he got a D on a paper the other day, which is better than he's been doing. Yeah. You might think about taking your cell phone away. Sometimes that works really well for teenagers. It seems like they get their head stuck in that and they don't do anything else. Okay. Yeah, that's my suggestion. I think I would just ground her from her cell phone for a couple of weeks, maybe a little longer. All right. Thank you.
That phone call probably wasn't a positive one for our parents. Even when we're calling for things that might not be positive, it's important that we stay professional, because when we're professional, we can have a positive outcome. Here are some things that Miss Adams did that didn't probably go well for the parent. One, she used her opinion. Using words like lazy and annoyed, those aren't things that can be proven. Your parents want to know the facts. Always stick to the facts, because those can be defended. Second, she brought in other students. We never discuss other students, and we definitely don't discuss their grades when we're talking to parents. Also, she suggested things that she wanted the parent to do at home. I don't think that would go well for any parent, and we don't want parents to suggest things that they want us to do in our classrooms. We want to make sure that we keep things professional. That is the number one thing to remember.
Hi, this is Mrs. Adams from Midwest City High School. How are you today? Good. Okay. I am Jamie's English teacher, and she's in my second hour class. Yes. Well, I want you to know that she is a really great writer. I've been reading some of the things she's turned in. I am very impressed. Yeah, and she always does a really good job at being welcoming with people. She makes friends really easily. Yeah, there's a lot of good things to say about her for sure. Okay, well, I wanted to talk to you about one other thing. I'm having a little bit of trouble motivating her. Some of her assignments are not all the way completed. She'll start them but not finish them, and that's impacting her grade. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah, and I'm calling you because I think she is a great kid, and I think this is a problem we can solve pretty easily. So I wanted to keep you in the loop. Yes. Well, let me tell you what I've done so far. I've given her a little bit of extra time so that she can get caught up, but I don't feel like she's taking full advantage of that. So that's why I called you. Yeah, I want to make sure that she passes. She's definitely smart enough. She has some really, positive qualities about her, and I thought I might just ask you. What do you think might help motivate her? Okay, great. Yeah, if you guys would have that conversation, and then feel free to get back with me if you have any other questions. And we're just going to keep doing what we're doing and make some progress. Thank you. Bye-bye.
That phone call was a lot better. I want to emphasize some of the things that Mrs. Adams did that were really great. First, she smiled the whole time she talked on the phone. I know that can seem difficult when you're upset with a student or something that's going on, but when you smile during a conversation, you sound more professional. Also, she kept her opinions and her emotions out of it. She stuck with the facts. Those are the things that can be defended, and those are the things that need to be communicated to the parent. She also complimented the student. Parents want to know what are some good things that are going on for their student. They want to know that you care, and by showing some ways that you know that their student is exceptional shows that you care, and then they will care about how you see their student. Also, she provided some guidance on some things that their student could be doing to be motivated. Always go back to how their student can be successful in your classroom. That's the most important thing. We want to make sure our students leave our classrooms ready to do whatever it is that they're going to do in the real world. And here are a few tips and tricks anytime you make a parent phone call. If you're not sure what to say, you can always say that student behavior in the classroom is keeping you from teaching and it's distracting other students from learning. That's helpful words because sometimes it's difficult to explain exactly what's happening. Also, if a parent gets angry and you're not sure how to deal with it, or if they start using language that you don't feel is appropriate, you can always tell them that this would be a better conversation to finish with an administrator and end the conversation. An administrator would love to sit in and help you through that process with a parent. And finally, always log your conversations with a parent. You want to make sure that information is in PowerSchool anytime you need it. So good luck in any parent conversations you have from here on out.
Now that you've watched this episode of The Learning Curve, make sure you fill out the Google form that follows. Print out your results and submit them, that way you can get professional development points. Do you have an idea for an episode of The Learning Curve? A question that you need help with? Email us here, that way we can help you out. Thanks for watching The Learning Curve.